Hey everybody, welcome to Life in Calgary, Alberta. I'm your host, Patrick Murray, and today we're going to talk about, is it a good time to buy a house in Calgary, Alberta? But before we do that, if this is your first time to this channel and you want to know everything there is about what it's like to eat, sleep, breathe, live, and play in Calgary, Alberta, then guys, just hit that subscribe button and click that little bell so you get notified every single time I release a new video. I gotta tell you, I've lived in 5 cities in my adult life, but I settled in Calgary and I've actually lived here since 2001. But I've been a realtor here since 2010. And all this means I have some very specialized knowledge about the city of Calgary and the surrounding bedroom communities. So if you are considering a move to Calgary or one of these communities and you would like some assistance to purchase a home, please feel free to reach out to me, send me a text, an email, or a phone call. My information is below. I will absolutely get back to you. Okay guys, let's do this. Is it a good time to buy a house in Calgary, Alberta? Right after this. Currently, the housing market in Calgary is quite tight due to high demand and low supply. And let's not forget those inflationary measures, which means mortgage rates are higher than they have been for quite some time. Now, with all this taken into account, wouldn't it make more sense to wait until interest rates come down before making a home purchase? And wouldn't it make more sense to wait until the spring market when there's more supply to start looking at homes to make a purchase? Well, yeah, on the surface, it does make sense. Or does it? So let's check out some charts here just to take a quick look as to what's happening in the Calgary real estate market right now. And this is the City of Calgary detached market. And this is the latest stats as the end of December 2023. Of course, we're not yet through 2024, so we don't have those stats. But let's just look at what's been happening over the last, the last year. So anything in blue is the market going down. Anything in the dark color is the market going up. And you can see from January through to August, the market increased. So the benchmark price for a detached home last January was $623,900. And then it went up to $696,700 in August. So it's been trending up, up, up. And then in September, it pulled back just a wee bit. And it picked up again in October and November, with a slight pullback, like 0.3% in December. So what this tells me is the market is trending upwards. So this is the detached housing market. And again, same sort of chart we see from December of last year to December of this year. And you can see, last January, it was $561,600 was the benchmark price for a semi-detached home, which is kind of like a duplex, if you will. And again, you can see it's trended up, these dark colors trending up all the way along, a little bit of a pullback in September, up again in October, and then stayed the same in November, actually, with a slight pullback, 0.25% in December. So the benchmark price was $627,100. And now just a quick look at townhouses in the city of Calgary. Again, the benchmark price currently sits at $425,100. We can see last January, the benchmark price was $356,200 for a townhome. It's trended up all the way through to November, all the way up to $429,100 with a little bit of a pullback, 0.93% in December. And now we'll look at the condo apartments. The current benchmark price for a condo apartment is $321,400. You can see last January, the benchmark price was $273,000, and you can see that it's trended up all year long. No matter what's been going on with the Bank of Canada raising the benchmark key lending rate and what's been happening with mortgage rates, there's been high demand, low supply, driving prices all across all sectors of the Calgary market. Now, there's a good reason why the Calgary housing market continues to remain strong, even in the face of higher interest rates and higher mortgage rates. First off, there are a lot of people moving to our city and to our province. In fact, there's been record interprovincial migration from other parts of Canada to Alberta and to Calgary as well, specifically, I should say. Now, these people are moving from places such as Ontario and British Columbia seeking better real estate prices. Now, international migration also continues to be very high, and we expect this is going to continue for the next few years. Now, all this migration adds to the increased demand in our already very tight housing sector. And this is why Calgary housing market isn't pulling back in the face of higher inflationary pressures. What's likely to happen when interest rates start to go down and mortgage rates start to go down? Well, it would make sense that many home buyers are going to come out of the woodwork to start to go out and buy homes because their dollar is going to go a little bit further. But wait, isn't there already that tight supply and demand issue going on? You know, isn't that going to cause issues? Well, yeah, it is. And here's why. More buyers in the market means even more competition for the very few houses that are available for sale. And when there's increased competition, everyone bidding on the same house, this increases prices. So, yes, it would make sense that more homes will come available for sale because there will be more move-up buyers getting into the marketplace as well. But that additional supply is going to pale in comparison to the amount of people needing to buy homes for their families. So I'm predicting prices are going to rise. So what's the answer? Well, if prices increase, even though you believe you can now purchase a home, will you be in any better of a position to buy a home in the future? I'm going to say no, and here's why. There will be even more competition for the homes, driving up prices. So all that time you've been biding your time waiting to get a better rate so that you could afford a home at today's prices, well, tomorrow, today's prices won't exist. It's going to be much more expensive due to all the demand and the prices increasing. So if you are considering a home purchase in Calgary, why wait? Okay, I understand. I get it, guys. I understand the position of people right now. The rates are higher. Patrick, it's scary. You know, we're not going to be able to qualify for the home that we need. Well, guess what? The home that you're going to be able to qualify for today is probably going to be the home that you're going to be able to buy next year, or maybe not, because the prices might be even higher. So what if you had a conversation with your mortgage professional, because this is a conversation for your mortgage professional, and what if you got in at a variable rate right now and then made the home purchase at today's prices and then rode that rate down as interest rates are predicted to come down later in 2024 and 2025. You could purchase a home now instead of waiting for even more increased prices and higher demand in the market, which will benefit you with your rate being short-term pain for long-term gain. Guys, perhaps now is a good time to buy a home in Calgary, Alberta. Like I said, guys, if you are considering a home purchase in Calgary or one of the bedroom communities and you would like some assistance to purchase a home, please feel free to reach out to me. Send me a text, an email, or a phone call. My information is below and I will absolutely get back to you so you can live your life in Calgary, Alberta.